Good afternoon, traders. This is Chris. Hope you are well. This is a very brief market update because the markets are pretty much sideways across the board, but we have some setups which look very interesting, and including the DXY. So we'll have a look at that in the next few minutes. But gold, weak since London Open, as we can see here with a down signal, and the price has gone down. That's what tends to happen. If you get an up signal on the quant flow dynamics, it's a buy, and so on and so forth. Down, up, down, profits. So we got some strong support of 46.68 from the previous low from the Asian session, and we have a strong resistance at 48.33 into supply here. But of course the price is not going anywhere near it because there's very little movement in the markets, but weaker gold for now until we get an up signal. So sit tight. I wanted to cover the 5-minute chart as an option for you to trade in a bit of detail, and you can see here on the Quant Flow Dynamics software that we have the down signal on the 5-minute and the 10-minute. That's what you're looking for. And also we've got here the price moving up into supply on the 5-minute. I was waiting for it to come up on the 15-minute. It didn't come up back into supply, as you can see here on the left. Here it didn't come up to 47.63, unfortunately, but nonetheless you can dial down if you want to the 5-minute and see where supply is. This yellow zone here gives you an opportunity to have a look at this, how the price 47.60 is the number. 47.60 is the number, and it's failing to go any higher than that all day long. All right, it's not moved much, but nonetheless these are trading opportunities using the Quant Flow Dynamics software in order to get more trades more often with more profits. And we can see here that the swing highs in a downtrend is what you're looking for. So swing high here, swing high here, swing high here. So in other words, you are you're selling at a premium. So you're selling at a very expensive price in terms of the chart. So you can get into these positions as it comes into supply. But make sure that at the point of entry that the price is overbought at the correct price. So 47.60 is the number to look out for there, of course, and the price gives way. I'm using the live candles here. You can use Heikin Ashi, but you're not seeing a lot of the movement within the markets. Okay, so look out for that. Now, I don't know if you can see that here. We've got a bit of a stepping stone here, which I quite like this. And all you do is just go into indicators and look for Lux, Algo, Renko boxes. Okay, ATR length 200 over 1. And it gives you a flavor of a stepping stone kind of thing. So we can see that the price falls below our blue line, which is weak, and above our blue line is strong on the Quant Flow Dynamics, and we can see that this measures the trend very, very nicely indeed. But as you can see, this tool is quite useful. It gives us the green light to buy, and all you're looking for in these scenarios is swing lows on the 5-minute, swing lows on the 5-minute, and it gives you lots of opportunities to get into those positions if you like trading the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is pretty good for gold in particular. All right, so let's have a look at the markets. I'm not going to go diving deep into this because it's pretty quiet out there, as you know. I don't really want to waste any time. I don't want to waste your time or mine. Now, US dollar index, we have an up. This means that dollar is going to go strong. Now, this is a leading indicator. It's not a lagging indicator. When it says up, it means up. Now what can happen, of course, is while it's going up, it can pull back down, which is highly likely to do, back into demand, and that is where the price is going to shoot up. And what you're looking for is the price cycle to come down into oversold conditions on a demand area with an up, and that gives you the what we often call the W pattern, where the price rallies after that push down. So we are looking for euro dollar to sell. I've got a limit up here. It's not pulling up at the moment, which is surprising, but nonetheless it still might do that. And we have a short on the Kiwi going against us. We're out the money, but so what? I've got my stop nicely placed above the previous swing high and a little bit more. Sell power 80. Sell power 80. I like that. The yen is, what's the yen doing? Pound yen, we have a sell. We've got an up, but I'm ignoring that. Just very mixed markets at the moment. What I like about this in particular is the price cycle. See that there? Beautiful. And a down here. And what's happened here, we've got an M, the opposite to a W, which is highly likely to start to move down. We're in the money on that one, but not much. So the markets are flat as a pancake across the board. I've not spotted anything that's any worth doing. I think with the extension to the ceasefire, and they've said that the ceasefire, they're going to extend it while they're still talking. So hopefully they'll keep talking, and we get some peace out there and see where the markets are. Even the oil price is moving up slowly. We've got an up signal here. So it looks like the oil is going to get ready to go back up to 117. So if you want to trade oil now, it's a good time to buy, or just wait for the pullback back into demand at 83.35. You're likely to see a push up, nice W pattern. So we can actually see that probably go up. But I'm struggling to see any trades at the moment. So it's very unusual for me. But nonetheless, if you use gold at the moment, using the 5-minute chart, it seems to be working very, very successfully. So let's have a quick look at that as an example. So here, price goes down. You could get out anywhere there. 172 pips. Maximum you could have got there is 260 pips. Here, this swing high here. 246 pips. And lastly here, now it only happens 3 times, 243 pips. So it only happens 3 times. All right. You can count the numbers here. 1, 2, 3, and the third one won't work. So 2 will work because it's an early part of the move. But the third one usually runs out of steam. So just bear that in mind. So you're looking for 2 positions here, this pullback and this pullback. And if you want to go on the third one, then of course you can, but understanding that it usually doesn't work. When you come to the third one, it usually comes back down into support and then it starts to change direction, but it's not doing that at all. From Chris here at the Trading Mentors, have a wonderful day, and let's hope that the markets start to wake up.